This video is going to feature a scenario where you use the new whiteboard cameras in the classroom. Let's take a look at it right now. It's right here over the whiteboard in the classroom. Just like you normally do when you enter the classroom, there's some items you're going to need to turn on, like the computer and then the projector, and that's all controlled here on the Crestron. And you'll just press the on button, and then there's a courtesy monitor in the back of the room that gets turned on, plus the Dell touchscreen monitor behind me. One option to make the experience better for your students is to make your audio better. And each classroom is equipped with this lavalier clip-on microphone. And you can attach that anywhere you can and just make sure it's on. But if you're unable to use the microphone for some reason, please know that there's a ceiling microphone in the classroom that picks up pretty well. Each classroom is equipped with a camera in the back of the room, and that is controlled from the Crestron panel. There are two presets. To get into those presets, you select the camera icon on the screen, and then you'll select either full stage, which is a wide shot of the front of the classroom, or you will select the podium whiteboard, which is the podium and the whiteboard closest to the podium. One thing you need to make sure is that the whiteboard camera is on, and that's controlled via this module that's up on the wall right here. If this button is gray, it is not on. You have to press it, and once it turns blue, the whiteboard camera is on and ready to use. Okay, the final step to get the whiteboard camera to appear inside Zoom is to mouse over this area right here where the camera icon is, select the little arrow next to it, and a pull-down menu appears, and you're going to select Kaptivo Whiteboard. Then you can just go over the board and start writing. What you need to know is there's going to be a slight delay between when you write on the board and when it appears inside of Zoom. One of the things you have to take into consideration is you only have one whiteboard to work with. You can't pull down one or move to another one if you're going to use the whiteboard camera. And the other thing that you need to consider too is that dark markers tend to work better than light markers. And you need markers that are really full of ink. I'm just taking you through the basics of using the whiteboard camera. It really just comes down to you're going to come in, you're going to make sure it's on, and then inside of Zoom you'll select the Kaptivo camera from the little pull-down menu next to the camera. There is one advanced way to use it, and it's through advanced sharing. And I'm going to take you through that now. And what advantage this gives you is you can switch cameras live between the whiteboard and the camera in the back of the room. So let me do that right now. So what you're going to do is come down to share screen. It will default to basic, but you're going to want to select advanced. And you're going to select this item right here. It's called content from second camera. And so right now the whiteboard is being shown. But if you've talked for a while and you think that the remote students in Zoom might not want to see you small, you can go up here to the upper left and select switch camera. And what that'll do is it'll grab the image from the camera in the back of the room, and you can teach that way. And this way you're on screen. And then if I want to go back to the whiteboard, I simply go up here to the upper left and I select switch camera, and I'm back with the whiteboard. As you can tell, using the whiteboard camera is really easy. Even going into the advanced feature, it's not that much work. And it's better than using the camera in the back of the room and writing on the whiteboard, because if you're using a weak marker or you write a little too small, you won't be sure that your students out there in the world of Zoom will be able to tell what you're writing, and they could get confused. So we're really endorsing using this camera.